Hi, welcome back. We're the Late Night Snack. Today we're talking about the things that we just can't get used to here in Japan.
Yep.
Yeah. So first we've got the metric system. We're both from America and we use the imperial system. And I know I just can't get used to when people say
Distance
kilo.
in meters. Or
kilos.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's like
It's not really, and this isn't, some of this stuff isn't going to be listed just for Japan. It'll be just stuff, probably, I guess from Americans' point of view, that we can't get used to. So it could be other countries also. Like the metric system is not just Japan.
Yeah.
But when people say, it's 500 meters away, I'm like, okay, how far is 500 meters away?
Yeah.
And in the States, we don't really say that often. It's 5 miles away from it. It's more we tell distance by time.
We tell by time.
It's 20 minutes by bike or something,
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so that's the first one. It's just the measurements. I can't get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, and the continuing measurements, it's really temperature. We like using Fahrenheit over Celsius. Well, I like using Fahrenheit over Celsius. And and the reason I say that is because I feel like it gives you a better breakdown of 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, whatever, to tell you how the temperature change is going. But in Celsius, it'll be like, today's temperature is 20.3, 20.9 or something. It's 20 degrees.
So you do that?
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of digital ones. I don't see a lot of, I can't even think.
Like analog?
Yeah, so, yeah, and if it jumps from 20 to 21 degrees, I have no idea how big of a jump that is. Versus Fahrenheit, you can see a gradual change, which I like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for me, the temperature, I think maybe if I'd grown up with it a little bit more, or been exposed to it more, then maybe I would understand. But I'm like strictly Fahrenheit, so it makes no sense to me.
At least I know 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. It's freezing temperature.
Yeah. I feel like that's wrong.
Is it?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I don't know.
You might edit that part out.
Yeah, okay. Next, walking on the left side of the street. Walking on the left side, driving on the left side, I just go right. Like when we're walking like out of the train station, I just go right, which is a mistake because there's a ton of people coming at me and it's terrifying, but I can't get used to it.
Yeah, I'm always pulling her to the left, because she'll get run over by pedestrians, or she'll run into a parked car. I don't know, but it's just...
That never happened.
Yeah, and then it gets even more confusing if you're biking on the sidewalk, because then it's like a game of chicken and you don't really know which way you're gonna go because you don't know which way other people are gonna go. So it's all over the place.
It's weird. Okay, next one is not being able to pay with a card, like a credit card or a debit card, everywhere that you go. Back home, even at the farmer's market, the vendors would have the little cell phone attachments. I mean, they just cards, that kind of like payment technology is just so widespread back home, and here it's all cash. Like even when I wanted to get a debit card and I asked some of my coworkers at school like how I might go about that, like at the bank, they didn't even understand what a debit card was. Like even after I explained, they didn't understand the concept. So I miss debit cards. But I have one now, so I guess, but I don't get to use it that much. So
Mine's asking for assistance or complaining in Japan is kind of a pain in the butt. First off, if you can't speak the language, and let's say you're just at a restaurant and you ordered no onions in your meal or something, but they don't bring you no onions on your dish, are you gonna go back and try to explain that you ordered no onions and you got onions and go through that whole hassle? Or if you're out shopping and you want to ask the person, like, do you have this size and a bigger size? Because most likely us Americans or Westerners are going to need the bigger size, and it might not be out on the floor space, so you're going to have to ask them to go back in the back, So just asking for assistance or complaining is a little pain in the butt. We were out shopping, and for groceries, you have to pay for your grocery bags. I don't even know if it's the same in the States. I don't buy a lot of groceries, as you can probably guess. But we paid for 3 bags, so the lady only gave us 2, and I told her, hey, we need 1 more bag. And luckily, I can do this part pretty well. And she's like, you guys paid for 2. And I was like, no, I had the receipt right there because we just paid. And it's like, there's 3 bags. And then she apologized and gave it to us right away. But I feel like most of the time when you're kind of complaining or maybe you have to return something, it's not gonna go that smoothly. They're gonna ask you for why, what's wrong or something. Did you open the box? Then you have to go through all of that, and it's just not as easy to do it as you would in your native language.
Oh, so would you say that's more of like the language barrier is
Yeah.
the thing that you're struggling to get used to?
Yeah. Even if you are comfortable with the language, it's still not the same because, like, I'm a native English speaker, but I don't like speaking on the phone, So, it doesn't necessarily have to be a language barrier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one is everything closes. Everything opens late and closes early here. For example, things usually open around like 10 or 11 here, even in Tokyo. And so I'm kind of used to back home that, big grocery stores like Walmart, they're open 24 hours, so they're available all the time. But even like clothing stores, they open at like 9 or like 8 sometimes, and so it's just you can get a start on your day earlier. And then things like in Tokyo, they don't stay open as late. They'll close at like 10 or 11 at night.
Yeah.
So I'm having trouble getting used to that because I kind of like going out later in the evening or starting my day really early.
Yeah. So this will kind of be like a tip for if you ever come visit Japan. If you want to kind of get your day started early or get your full day's experience, if you're only going to be here for a week, you really got to go out right away. So the food restaurants like breakfast are going to be open, early, so that's no problem. But if you want to go to a mall or something, it's going to be closed, and you're going to have to just go and wait by the entrance. Because we did that with a friend. We're out shopping in Odaiba, and it was closed. Like, we were waiting with a bunch of people just to go shopping.
Yeah.
So we're out and about, but we really can't do anything.
Yeah.
And like she said, the place is closed down early. So if you wanted to save a couple bucks and maybe didn't get a hotel in Tokyo but a little bit out, that's no problem. But you're gonna have to miss out on the nightlife because you can't get stranded. You can take a cab, but it can be expensive if you're really far away.
Yeah. What he means by stranded is that here the trains stop at midnight. So if it takes an hour to get back to where you're at, you need to get on the train at like at least like 10:45 or 11. Otherwise you
Or
won't.
sooner if you're not confident.
Or sooner. Yeah. You don't want to miss it because there won't be another train. And taking a cab that far probably. Actually, I don't even know if a cab would take you that far. But it's for such a populous area, and it's like a big tourist spot. It sure doesn't stay open late, and I don't.
You just can't get comfortable to that.
Yeah.
You always have that thing in the back of your head saying, how much time do I have left? I need to get back before I get stuck here.
Yeah.
So.
The last thing is earthquakes. Where in the part of the United States that we're from, they don't have earthquakes. Of course, if you're from California, you probably are like, yeah, whatever, earthquakes. So they're pretty terrifying because we don't have them where we're from, and so I never know, like, what do I do? Like, where do I go? And there's so many steps that you have to take, and then just the fact like that the ground is like shaking, and it's not like a storm outside. It's like happening outside. So you've got like your safe zone, you're inside. But this is like they've taken like where you feel safe and it's just shaking. So it's pretty terrifying and I can't get used to it. So
I just go with the flow, so I can't stop it. I just try to wait for it to end, and if it feels extra dangerous, once it's over, go outside, get away from glass. If you're on the top floor, maybe go down to the ground floor, Once I was out shopping with a friend of ours, Stacy, and we were at a electronics store, and we were looking at light bulbs. We were all by a whole bunch of glass, so I was like, let's get away from the glass area, So just stuff like that. You might not know if it's your first time experiencing an earthquake, but just a little common sense would go a long ways. Like, get away from stuff that's in the shatter. Like, say in a tornado, you don't want to be by windows, So, yeah.
So those are the things that we can't get used to. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want us to do a specific topic or go somewhere in Tokyo, please post in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do our best. Thank you for watching.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Hey guys, surprise. Just one last note. We're going to be hitting summer vacation soon, so we're going to have a lot of extra time. So just wanted to reiterate, if you have any ideas or feedback, just leave them in the comments below. and we'll try to go ahead and do that. We're gonna have extra time to do things and make the production extra nice for you guys. So leave us a message.
See you.
Peace.